Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm hoping this video is going to go right today because I already filmed this and had so much fucking footage that I just couldn't edit it down. I ended up getting so frustrated I deleted everything. So I want to refilm this video. I wasn't happy with what was going on in the other one. Anyway, so I'm going to try and be it's already going wrong. I'm going to try and be a bit more profesh today. I kind of want to do a chit chat cruelty-free makeup tutorial. However, I'm like going to speed through like other bits because I don't want this to be like as long as the other one was. So hopefully you guys will stick with it. If you want to see the look created in the thumbnail, keep on watching. Let's get straight into it. So I'm just going to start off first and do my regular priming routine. By the way, I'm sorry if you can hear like this crackling poppy sound in the background. That is my heater warming up because it's fucking cold. So all I do is I put the Freedom Pro Studio Oil Control Base on here, here and here, and then I spray the rest of my face with my Pro Studio priming water. So I'm just going to do that. I'll be right back. Everyone has their own priming routine pretty much. Okay, so I am back, I'm primed, I'm ready to go. Ignore my roots. Then I'm going to take my regular ass foundation, the Ordinary Coverage Foundation. It's not my favourite, but it's my favourite finish in a foundation I've ever tried. So I'm just going to go apply this. I'll speed up the footage for that as well because I want the more chit chat bit to come to like the eyes and everything else, whereas the base, I feel like, oh, did I just break this? No. The base, I feel like just everyone has their own way to do their base, really. So as you can see, for my textured ass, red ass, acne prone skin, this isn't the best coverage, but I find it does even out my skin quite nicely. So we're going to deal with that. It still looks quite nice. It doesn't look as cakey as other foundations I've had, and that's why I like this one so much. Also, it's so fucking cheap. So then we're going to conceal, and we're going to go into my new Collection Lasting Perfection one in the new shade that's Zero Extra Fair because we're a pale ass bitch. And I'm just going to apply this in my problem areas, mostly under my eyes and on my eyelids as well because I don't really use an eye primer, so I just like to neutralise the veins on my eyelids. Okay, so I'm back and concealed. I feel like one thing I never got the hang of when I was younger is using concealer effectively. Like, yes, I still use a lot, but at the same time, I used to try and put it on places where there wasn't really any discoloration on my skin. There was just texture from like bumps of spots, and honestly, you can't stop that from being seen on your face with as much concealer as you apply, unless it's like the 100 layers challenge, because like, it's textured, so you're gonna see that. So now when it comes to blemishes, I literally just apply concealer where there's like discoloration from still under my foundation, just to try and even out my skin tone more than anything. So I'm gonna cream contour today because cream contouring has become my new favourite thing. Sorry, you can hear my makeup drawers. I'm one bougie ass person. So I'm gonna use the Colourpop Contour Sculpting Sticks in the shade Dove. I like this because it's cool toned. And I just like this. It can break off though, so I'm just gonna apply that there. I'm trying to apply it in kind of like an isosceles triangle shape. This looks so daunting to begin with. Oh honey, I've taken that a bit too low, haven't I? Oh no, maybe not. And then I kind of like do it in circular motions around here. Even though I've been loving cream contouring lately, I'm like, I can't say I'm good at it, like I'm really not. Like, I just try and do my best really. So I'm gonna blend this in with the other side of my beauty blender, focusing the blending at the start, at the top, and then pushing it down just to kind of create that gradient effect. This is quite cool toned, so if you don't want to have that cool toned look, I wouldn't suggest this, but it does blend out really nicely personally. Just taking this up my cheek. Okay, so we've cream contoured. As I said, it blends nicely. I quite like that. I feel like this side looks better than this side, but cheeks are going to be sisters, not twins. So now I want to do my brows. So I am going to quickly take a different palette just to see into. And then I am going to be using this brush just to kind of shape them. So that was just a quick shaping thing I do. I don't know if many people do that, I just like to. And then I'm going to take my bougie ass eBay brush. I want to get the Spectrum one when I have Munty, which is going to be never. And then I'm going to take my Freedom Brow Powder, GI Brow Powder in the shade Taupe. I really want to try brow pomade, so once this is done I might experiment with brow pomades because they look so nice. And now I'm not so scared with my eyebrows anymore. And then I'm just gonna sculpt these. I'm gonna do this off camera because honestly everyone does their brows differently and I am not an expert when it comes to doing brows, so yeah, bye. Okay, so I'm back. Remember, brows are sisters, not twins. Don't know how many times you've heard that, but mine are the exception because oh my gosh, these are just awful. But we're rolling with it for today, you know, I kind of wanted to go bolder. So today I'm going to be testing out a new powder with my typical powder brush because I never switch up things. I'm going to be trying out the 17 Miracle Matte Pressed Powder in Ivory Porcelain. This is their lightest shade. This actually does have some colour to it, but when you swatch it, it kind of goes translucent. So I'm hoping this will be good for me. So I'm just going to like, we got product. I'm hoping this doesn't make me look cakey because I don't usually stray away from powders, but the one I've been using now is £9 and I don't have £9 to spend on a powder. I only had the other one because my mum gave it to me because she didn't like it because she's darker than me and it's a white translucent powder, so it just kind of made her look ashy. So far from what I can tell, I like that it's got our big mirror, that's kind of handy. So far from what I can tell, I quite like it. I'm not too picky when it comes to powders because my makeup tends to sweat off anyway because I have extremely oily skin. But I think this is really nice and mattifying without being so cakey. But I think if you had any drier skin than me, this might not be your favourite thing because it is mattifying to the extreme. Like, can you see that? Bitch is matte. But I'm not mad at it, I quite like that. It's quite a soft focus effect. I'm not mad. Hang on. Let me get my big mirror. I'm not mad. Like, you can see around my nose here and kind of where my peachy moustache is that it's not the best, but it's kind of like good from afar. I don't usually have powders that I like, I just have powders that I stick to, so I'm quite impressed. Okay, time to bronze and contour. Seems as this is already at 20 minutes, this is going to be as long as the other one. I'm going to die. But for bronzing, we always know I'm going to my Freedom Studio To Go palette. Fuck. This and the highlight are the only really things I use from this palette. And some of the like matte transition shades. My lighting has been thrown off balance. So I'm just going to dip into this. Like, get my androgyny palette and just kind of like buff. I kind of like to take this up my cheeks a bit, seems I don't wear blush, so I kind of want to be warmed up, I guess. I'm quite liking this 17 Miracle Matte powder. Like, it's not half bad. Like, this bronzer is blending over the top of it really nicely. So now we're going to contour. I'm going to take my Spectrum brush, this pointed tapered one. Recently I purchased the Makeup Obsession contouring powder in C102 Light. It is this one here. Okay, so I'm just going to dip into that, tap off and kind of lightly buff it. I don't like to contour heavily, if you haven't gathered, because it's just not my thing. Like, it's just not. I'm not good at it. I don't want to look orange, so I just kind of stick to my pale roots. When I'm doing a more glam look, I don't mind it as much. Okay, so that on, I'm going to do my eye look now because I like to do my highlighter after my eye look because I never know what eye look I'm going to do, but I like to coordinate the two. So, I think I'm going to go for a warm toned look, because which beauty YouTuber is famous without doing a warm toned look? None. So I'm going to take this brush, which is usually my crease brush, but because I'm going to do a warm toned kind of like sunset-y eye today, I want to have a fluffy brush for my transition. This is the Spectrum B06. First colour I'm going to take is Charm from the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. I feel like this is just a good warm tone neutrally colour for a transition. Usually I use Safe Word for a transition, but today we want to be warm toned. So I'm going to take this. I don't have a zoom in feature, so I'm just going to sit here in my crease and then kind of blend inwards. Oh fuck, I forget how pigmented this palette is. This was after I tapped colour off. No matter what you say, if you've got something to say. Gonna just do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so that transition shade is on. I'm really liking it. So then I'm going to go into my Freedom Mega Pro HD Magnetic palette. I love these. I'm never fall in love with something more. And then I'm going to take this bright yellow shade. I believe this is by Bleach London. Yeah, it's their Louder powder in PH3MA, I think. It's just their bright yellow one. I believe these are £3, so really cheap for, you know, a good quality pan. I'm going to take the same brush and I kind of want to like blur the edges with this. I kind of want to really take it out there, you know. And then we're going to pack some shit in the middle. I've just ordered a couple days ago the new Revolution Pro like bright colors palette, and I don't own anything like that, and I'm so excited. And I've also ordered the Glisten Here pressed glitters, and I love pressed glitters, so I'm well excited for that too. I also ordered their waterproof liquid liner because I need a new liquid liner. I haven't done liquid liner in absolutely ages because I used to be actually quite good at it, but then I just got bored and then I tried it recently and it was awful, so I kind of swore off it for a bit. But actually it got good reviews, so I want to try it. And then I also ordered that, I think it's called Peach and Glow highlighter and blush palette, because it just looks stunning to me personally. Like, it just looks so nice. I'm not sure how I'm feeling with this yellow. I'm hoping it'll blend a bit better to be a bit more of like a transition-y colour. I really want to take this out and just kind of fluff it out. Okay, I'm liking that. I feel like we've got a soft base to work with now, so where you can really, you know. So next I'm going to take the Spectrum A08, and it's kind of this fluffy but tapered brush. I really like this for when I want to like put powder on the outer lid, but I don't want it to be too strong. So next I'm going to take the Revolution Iconic Division palette, and I'm going to dive into a mix of these two lovely colours here and kind of pat this on my outer corner. So I kind of want to bring the strength of the colour as we go in. So I'm just going to do that, and then I want to pack that there. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And then what I like with this brush is you can pack on the shade, but also with the edge you can blend at the same time, just give it that really nice soft look. Yes, I'm liking this. I want to introduce a bit of like orange in a minute, I think, just to really step this look up. Okay, I'm loving this. I think this is cute. I wanted to introduce an orange shade. I don't really have a bright orange shade unless it's this shade, but I don't like it too much because it's not extremely pigmented. It's okay. So I think what I'm going to do is go in my Revolution Life on the Dance Floor palette and guess this and use kind of like this vibrant-y orange colour. Oh, it's me, hey. Use this vibrant-y orange colour and just pack this kind of more towards the centre, kind of have like a bit more of an orangey look, you know? Oh yeah, bam. If you guys didn't know, I do have an Instagram where I like to post makeup looks, so you can always follow me on that. Okay, so now that's there, that is on the lid, that is no denying that it is on the lid. I'm going to go back into Charm and try and blend this orange into the yellow a bit, try and create a bit of a gradient effect. So I'm really loving this right now. Now I'm going to do a half cut crease and kind of put some gold on here, make it look bougie. So I'm going to take my Spectrum A16 brush and my Collection Lasting Perfection. I either use this or my Freedom Pot Concealer, depending on how I'm feeling. And I'm going to do the trick everyone has been doing lately. I learnt this from either Glam by Soph or Muck Drew here on YouTube, two amazingly talented people. And what you do is you just put a dab along where you want it, and then you look up and it should give you like a print of where you should cut your crease. Okay, so now I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to take the colour Frosting from my Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and what I'm going to do is take, if I can find it, this Revolution Pro brush. It came in a palette I had from Revolution, can't remember which one, and take that frosting shade, which is this beautiful gold, and apply this to where we just cut the crease. Okay, so it's no pressed pigment, but I didn't even have to use a wet brush for this. This shade is just so pretty. As you can see, I use this palette a lot and it hasn't even been dipped into yet. So again, I'm going to go back in with Charm, our favourite colour, obviously, for this kind of look, and blend out the edges a bit just to try and make them look more cohesive. Okay, so now that's done, the final thing left to do in this lovely eye look is to take that bright yellow and I'm going to run it all under here, just kind of give that extra pow, you know that. And for that, I'm just going to take a randomy type brush. I'm going to take this e.l.f. Professional Eyeliner brush, it's just this square top brush, and I'm just going to pat this, pat it underneath my eyelid. Well, not underneath my eyelid, but along my lower eyeline. So there we go. I just think that yellow gives it an extra kind of brightening look or effect. And then what I want to do is apply some highlighter to this look, get some glow going on up in here. So I'm going to take my Morphe M501 highlighter brush. I desperately need a new one of these, but your bitch is broke. Like, broke. And I'm going to combine a few highlighters here, so obviously, like, some of them might be a bit more high-end because I'm a Jeffree Star slut. But I'm going to go into Canary Bling from the Platinum Ice palette. This is exclusive to this palette, so don't worry if you don't have it. There's plenty of dupes out here, but I feel like it's just a great gold for pale-ass bitches because it's not like Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife, you know? And I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my cheeks. This kind of sets off as a base, but I want something a bit more dynamic for this look. But this by itself is perfectly stunning for everyday wear, like perfectly stunning. But because this is Glam, we gonna go ham. So go back into that, apply this side. So yeah, this just makes a really nice base to offset any other gold highlighter that goes over the top. So I'm then going to dip into my GWA Girls with Attitude Glow It highlighting palette. This is where the gold comes in. This unfortunately is the only shade I can use from the palette for highlighting, as I'm pale, but as you can see it is well used. You can't see that very well. It's got a dent in it, so this is where the glow comes in, trust me. Oh yes, that is glam. That is glam. That is just editorial, glam chic, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Beautiful, just beautiful, darling. And I'm just going to take this bougie ass eBay brush that I got for like 12p and then just take it on my tip and I'm going to go on a Cupid's bow, on the nose, the tip of the nose. Recently, the tip of the nose has been like my favourite place ever to put highlighter. I'm in love. I'm in love. This look is everything. Yes, your bitch is snatched. She don't got snatched. Okay, so finally we're going to go in with lips. First, I'm going to prep and prime them with my scabby ass, old ass, still going strong ass Lush lip scrub. This, good job I've got a refill of this because I love this and it tastes so good. So I'm just going to scrub the fuck out of my lips. Well, bam. Then we're going to go in with a, I forgot mascara. Why am I so stupid? Put on my Soap and Glory Thick and Fast mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so now my mascara is on. I definitely want to invest in some fake lashes when I have money, but for now I just love this mascara. I think it really elongates my lashes and brings out the best in them. And now that lip stuff has had time to set in, we're going to apply a lip shade. I don't really have much that's going to complement this look, so I'm going to go through and just kind of like, you know, see, I guess. No. I think I'm gonna go with Colourpop in Beeper. I know this was like a favourite for so long, but I don't really have any orangey lipsticks. And this is like melted in my hot ass room. And I'm just gonna like apply this. I don't know. I can't apply lipstick very well, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Okay, so that is the final look for today. Just for 5 seconds, can we believe that the lips look good and definitely not overdrawn, because I have never been good at applying any kind of lipstick in any form in my life, you know. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like, comment what you want to see, and subscribe if you want to see more. I have plenty of other videos previously on my channel. I'm hoping to increase the amount of makeup or beauty content I put onto this channel in the future. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon.